That was intense. Yeah, what a ride. I think I'm going to be sick. Let's take 2 hits now. So we have instant death ability. I think it kills everything on screen. Probably. It certainly doesn't need to be targeted. Probably... if it would kill everything, it would be way too powerful. The shield seen there in the rocks, I think it's basically an extra hit point. It should be a blue dot in the health department. How do you get up there? It's a useful item. I'll use it once. I want to see what exactly does it do. Yeah, it's the extra blue hit point. The thing is, it's probably useful if you absolutely have to take a hit on a character. So you basically don't have the luxury of carrying the shield guy to block things. So the jumper is probably the one who should take it. He's the most likely. He has to operate in areas where the others can't move it. The same way, the shield guy probably should be carrying the keys, because though I accidentally trashed the key. That was amazing. Yeah, I sort of assumed it would go on top of the selector would go on top of the yellow key, and it didn't. So double click and yeah. It actually, yeah. It doesn't work in a way you might suspect. In that, goddammit. While I'm here, I can sort of move around in all of these inventory slots. But once I'm transferring items, I can't. It automatically fills an empty slot in the target character's inventory. So double clicking just means bypassing him. It's not a terrible system by any means, it just wasn't expecting it. Not that bad. But again, what was the hell is the point of collecting all these items if you're not gonna use them? So I should be a bit more aggressive in that. It's nice to be outside again. Those red lizards were kind of cute. Yeah, when they weren't trying to eat us. Lot. Blue key needed. Shield guy might be able to get over that. I know I can jump over it, but is that a good idea? Well, that's not a jump. More importantly, where do we go from here? Yep, it's just doesn't make any sense. How would you deal with the fires? Does anyone have the ability to do it? I don't see how even the shield guy could do it. Yeah. We need to basically get past that. From what I can tell, loading with the shield is probably the best bet. Because the jumping guy, yeah, he could possibly evade the fire locations, but he would still die to the falling. So, not particularly a good solution. Have to be a bit careful here to be able to block that. What is the point of the big meat? How would you get it in a way that you don't end up dying? Maybe you can only take 1 point of damage at maximum as fall damage. Sure where we should go. Well, that was the 1 point of damage. Fairly specific jump you have to make. More or less, I'm just getting the health back that I'm using to get this. So this is not really sensible in any way. Right, what we can test with this though is how much do these items heal. Tomato is 1 point, there's no point testing it for what this is. 1 point. Right, so you got back the health you spent here, which is gigantic waste. Okay, dangerous enemies. Not all that durable, but push you around. So you really have to get the kill very, very quickly. Fire arrows and meat. Holy shit. I want to use the arrow though. Does it use it automatically? No. I'll test it on that guy. He was certainly troublesome. Also, we're definitely missing a key. There doesn't seem to be a limit to the amount of fire arrows I can shoot. So it seems to be more important that you find the fire arrows in the mission, so it'll upgrade your arrows for that particular mission. Unless there's some sort of a difference in how they actually influence the world around you. Fire arrows seems to be like they're more powerful, they can't be blocked. I was thinking initially maybe I should try to look for more secrets, but what's the point? Nothing will transfer to the next mission anyway, so... Were those weird looking guys? I don't know, but did you check out their hairdos? And people say we need haircuts. Trust. You really only need 2 hits, but I isn't gonna give you all that many openings. You more or less have to spam it. I suppose the opening time period could be determined in a way that it's easy to predict. However, as long as the spam works, I don't see why I should try anything else. Nadio. Yeah, that didn't go well. Forgot that they can attack me. Okay, let's see if we can get some food. Ooh, looks like a friendly NPC. What do you think you're doing in my tree? Identify yourself, intruder. Eric the Swift at your service. I see. Why do you wear such a funny looking costume? A Viking. Of course you are. Well, you are on private property, Viking. You must leave at once. Tell me the way and I will be gone. You will find a key to the bridge in the tree on the other side of the waterfall. Now go. Probably just use this attack. It's fairly slow though. Plenty of time getting your ass kicked while the actual shot comes through. Right, each food item seems to heal a single health point. It doesn't really matter what type of food item it is. Shots fly across screen. That's an interesting bit of information. I need a blue key. Oh, I can't afford that. Oh shit. I really can't afford that. I don't have healing items anymore. Might have to fight that guy in a very narrow space, so I won't give the fighter our extra armor piece. It gives him a little bit more time to take him out. Just in case things go a little bit wrong. Might be unnecessary, but who the hell knows. Yeah, this is not gonna work. Actually, the shield guy also takes damage if I try to push him. If he stands still, he can sort of do it, but otherwise not really. When we get home, we need to get one of those. Giant snails? Tree houses? No, those cool waterfalls that hover in midair. Right, basically, if I try to move at all against at least those melee guys with the shield guy, I'll always take damage. So you have to be very careful when you want to start engaging them. Generally speaking, there's no point really taking many risks. I mean, trying to fight with just this guy instead of using the shield to block the damage first. I don't really see all that much of a point trying to take out the two guys to the left. Yeah, we'll get an extra health point and an extra shield point, but you're risking getting damage just getting them, so not sure if it's really worth it. Wait, how are you supposed to make progress here? You need to get everyone here. So you need to drop that somehow. Okay, it makes some sense not to spam the attack. Fairly obvious when the guy starts walking, so there's no point really spamming the attack until you see that. Fairly simple. Are you guys holding up okay? I'm having a terrible time. Not me. I haven't ever got to clobber so many cool monsters. Cavern, right. I'll try to, unless it's taking a huge amount of time, I'll try to complete these sections in a single sitting. I mean, a world like this until we move on to the next one. But levels get so big that it's not really feasible to do things like that. But currently it is. Things aren't that complicated. And I'm not sure if that's a great thing or not. Generally speaking, I think it's more of a positive thing because these games didn't really have save features. You always have to start from the beginning. So if you made a game that is very hard, it can be incredibly frustrating. Most gamers probably won't even complete the game. So for giving games where you have the passcodes, you can start at a reasonable location. They're all positive things in this gaming era. With saves, quick saves and the like, it's a little bit different. Changes things. Okay, this is bad. So I need to get his ass there first. The thing is, I sort of need to get to the left. No, I'm not quite sure where do I want to go. I need to block the fire no matter what. I also need to get the killer to the left side. Okay, at least a little bit of a different situation there. We really only need to be careful with these guys when they're close to the shield guy. So no matter what they do, we can ignore them if they're far away. They'll always walk up to the shield guy and try to attack it. Right, we have to jump down. Oh, this is getting dangerous. Still, everything works more or less fine. But we definitely have to go up. Okay, this is getting this is getting complicated. I think Shield Bro and the runner can handle this. Spooky, right, that's the goal. We could take out this nail, but I'm not pretty sure what's the point. What's the point of going here? Oh, door that you can open somewhere, but no idea where. Could be a hidden switch. Could be a lot of things. Actually, it might be a good idea to switch items around a little bit. The runner seems to be the one who collects most of them. So it seems to be a better idea in my opinion to use the other two guys as item storage, because you might have to struggle to get keys and whatnot. So you always want at least 1 or 2 inventory spots empty with the runner. Shield bro usually doesn't have to do a thing, but the fighter can do. Shield guy can at least fly, or not really float, glide, I think is the word I'm looking for. Glide, so reach areas the others can't. The sword guy doesn't really do any of that, so he's the equipment man in my book. Ooh, clever. We'll probably just should use the special ability to kill this guy. I don't see a real reason why not. The exit is there. There's no other enemies. You're just creating grief for yourself, trying to fight him normally. It's also too late to really go for secrets. Once you have cleared your path to the exit, nothing really matters anymore. So, once you have the obstacle still in front of you, secrets make a lot of sense. But not anymore. I'm surprised that Bubble held you up, Olaf. Watch it, I'm very sensitive about my weight. How did I manage to get stuck with these two? BBLS. More bubbles. Are the yellow ones somehow special, or are they just faster? There's any point in trying to blindly jump there. Okay, shield broke first. don't seem to be particularly challenging. The first opportunity you have to move on to the next bubble, you should just take it. Instant death, right? Is there a timing issue then? Or do you need to stay fairly close to the surface? I think there might be a timing issue if you try to... Oh, fuck. Try to move in the wrong way. Oh, for God's sake. Why is this the hardest one? I'm trying to go too fast, probably. Instead of taking my time. There's a red key. It looks like the game pushes you into situations where it's highly probable you'll take at least some damage. So the extra healing items aren't just necessarily extra buffer that allows you to get past mistakes. They might be necessary components to completing the level successfully in certain places. There's the instant kill item there. Probably should use that. There isn't that many areas still left for us to go. We get one level higher and go to the right corner, that's it. So any tough spots we might want to utilize this in. I think this one. Be a lizard or two. Right, not that bad. Now we all smell like swamp. Boy, do we need baths. Baths. Vikings don't need no stinking baths. We don't need no stinking Vikings either. Tree. How exactly is this gonna end though? I mean, I understand that you finding a device in an alien ship, but are we in another location entirely, or are we still in the ship? So this would be more of a storage container for some of the rare stuff the ship guys are collecting. Right, this is a problem. Once we engage the enemy, there's no more movement. So the location has to be chosen, and timing has to be chosen carefully. Gotta get the red key. But do we want to go there right now? That's the question. We might be able to get some sort of bonus item or something that makes killing it a little easier. Also just sort of ignore it. Can get up to the right or up to the left. Particularly matter. The yellow key. Still, that sucked. Do it fairly well. Holy shit. Wondering where exactly do we need to go? Okay, piece of cake. Still, there are plenty more of these levels than there were in the spaceship section, so I do wonder how long they keep going. You think anyone would mind if we took one of those red lizards home as a pet? Then I wouldn't get to clobber it. What fun would that be? Actually, I think I'll leave things here because for all I know, this is gonna keep going on and on and on for a long time. But it's still, the game is still not getting old for me. Probably because the levels are, while the game is simple, the levels are also fairly short. So there's plenty of levels, but there isn't actually that much time spent on them. So maybe I could just keep going for a while. I'm more curious how many of these are per world section. That's new. What a new type of enemy. Do I take damage from this? Maybe only if you fall on it. Sure, I can block these type of shots. Curious what's there though. Basically just a shield piece as far as I can see. So definitely not worth it unless you can clear it out in a much more efficient manner. Looks like it's some sort of a female, probably. Hello there!
Thank you so much for saving me. To escape from this place, you must find the key and drain the volcano.
Where's the key?
You must go back down and bash your way into the mountain.
Could you be a little more specific?
I will use my psychic powers to destroy the fireballs inside the mountain.
Thank you for your help.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, literally. Still. How exactly are we gonna get to the other side with the other characters? These guys can really move to the right and only to the right. This is the only guy who can sort of take a look at what the hell is in the left sections. Oh fuck. Why would I want to go there? Why is there a ladder here? Okay, we can jump down to achieve what exactly? Not worth it. But if we go right... yeah, the fireballs are not shooting up anymore. Oh shit. Mandatory hits. Okay, at least we have a more or less a goal, what we can and can't do, what we should do. Could have avoided taking hits easily enough. Right, this is the end of this particular world. Ah. So, a reasonable length, maybe half a dozen levels, maybe one or two more. Slightly longer than the first section, but still not an excessive amount by any means. Why am I doing this? What's the point of getting the extra piece of meat? The exit is right under us, so it's not like gonna do you any good. This is a sort of weird crap I just don't get. Because the entire point of going after these extra things is that it makes the earlier sections more bearable. So there has to be some extra challenges still left. There has to be. Yeah. So this is more or less in case you absolutely have to have a little bit of extra life for some reason. Ooh, this is bad. Really want to move to the left until we have at least a shield guy now. Fighter here. I was expecting enemies, not traps, but whatever. Ooh. So we need to more or less just rush the goddamn thing there. No? What exactly do we need to do? Ah. The ability we haven't been showcased yet. Mission accomplished. Maybe there's a different way to get back home. Got any ideas, Olaf? Well, time's up. Of course, there's an Egypt stage. Why don't you have Olaf go first and protect you with his shield? Are you kidding? I'm a master at avoiding traps. No, you're not. Besides, there's clearly a big trap, spike trap there. Nice catch, trap master. Cox. Not the password I would have chosen, but whatever.